Look, frankly speaking, I think 6 months after, the death of the first CDS, I think there is something seriously wrong if the government has left such a pivotal position open for over 6 months. And this should have been filled in a matter of a week, maybe 2 weeks. But I think the indications that they have shortlisted or they have selected the next candidate came when they changed the parameters or the qualification for the next CDS, which came out about a week, 10 days back. So I suppose what the Raksha Mantri has said makes a lot of sense now, and I think we can expect a new CDS in a matter of a couple of days. I don't think it should take much longer than that. But the fact that it's taken 6 months to replace General Rawat, he was a man whose shoes were too big to fill. But even then, given the ethos and the training and the structure of the Indian Armed Forces, I don't think we needed to wait for 6 months to appoint the next man.
You're right. There was no line of succession in place. In fact, late General Rawat's tenure was to expire in March 2023. Let's also go across to RSN Singh joining us on the broadcast. RSN Singh, your reaction to the announcement. Sushant Sareen says this should have been done earlier. The delay, the 6-month delay is something that is a big concern. Also, your response on the amendment of the service rules.
No, I'll first touch upon this new recruitment scheme. I suppose that there has always been a constant change. If people are aware of the history of the Indian Army, there was a time during Second World War when there was sudden recruitment of 2.5 million, 25 lakhs. And those days, the economic conditions, thanks to the British, was very, very poor. And people joined for economic reasons. And then 62. Now let me tell you, after 62 there was an emergency commission, and at least in the Air Force I am aware about the transport branch, that there were pilots I don't know who rarely got to fly. I mean, they continued in service, retired, and they hardly, I don't know, they didn't even fly for 10 hours. So then you have this.
So I'll have to interrupt you. I believe we